Hello everyone, welcome to JCE Connect. So, in this class, we'll study how exactly the manufacturing methods have been involved in this prefabrication system. So, which are the different methods that we can be used in the manufacturing process of these structural elements. So, in this before going to that, in the previous class, we have discussed about the production and hosting technology and which are the different choices we can be get to know with respect to the production setup, and then how exactly we can plan that one in a better way with respect to a production setup. And then even we have studied about the production of precast elements and which are the different activities that can be followed by using these 9 different process, right? And in this class, that is, as I have discussed in the earlier part, that is manufacturing methods of these precast elements, that is stationary and mobile production. So here, stationary manufacturing methods. So stationary, that name indicates here the whatever the equipments, whatever the machines, and the construction process are required. So those all aspects, they are going to be fixed in a particular place, right? So here, in the stationary manufacturing methods, all the equipments, whatever it is required in the construction process, they are fixed, and those molds which are required for the construction of so many structural elements, for example molds required for column constructions, they are fixed at a particular place. They can't be moved from one location to the other location. And similarly for the construction of walls, so there also those particular molds, they are fixed at a particular position, so they can't be moved from one place to the other place. So those manufacturing process, it has to be done in a particular place itself, right? So that is what we can call the stationary manufacturing methods. So this stationary manufacturing methods, it can be much helpful when the number of the requirements of the structural elements are more, right? Because it has to be fixed in a particular place, in the sense it can't be moved, right? So if anything it is required in a far away places, then the transportation cost, it may get exceeds, and then that may leads in the decrement in the construction budget. So that leads what again, the loss in the project. So we require the lot of orders, and the demand for this prefabrication system should be more, so that then only it can be worked out. So here in the stationary manufacturing methods, you can see the different process again, that is the battery molds. Okay, so here in this diagram you can see this battery molds, especially these are designed for the vertical manufacturing of solid walls and large area reinforced precast elements of different dimensions. Okay, so here it's the molds, whatever which is required in the manufacturing methods, it's done in the battery molds. Okay, so we'll watch a video that how exactly this manufacturing process can be done by using this battery molds that comes under in stationary manufacturing methods. So in this video we'll see how exactly the battery molds have been provided in the manufacturing side, that is in the factory, with respect to a certain process, right? So this is construction site, sorry, the manufacturing site, where how exactly the manufacturing of the different structural elements have been done, right? So these are the different battery molds, right? That blue color what you can see, and here they are going to measure the dimensions of those molds, so that depends upon the sizes of those structural elements. And the oiling and reinforcing phase, that requires the smooth surface what we can get after the demolding process. So this oiling can be done equally through that molds. So now the placing of the reinforcements within those battery molds, right? So you can see the reinforcements here. So how exactly they have placed. So now they are going to connect those battery molds from one panel to the other panel, and then you can see the locking arrangements, how exactly they are going to provide. Right, so once if it is properly molded, and then after the pre-check of the concrete, we can place the concrete into this section. And so usually we are going to prefer the self compacting concrete here, right? So within that particular whole portion we are going to place this concrete, and it doesn't require any external compaction by using the vibrators and all. So we need to wait certain amount of time so that it is going to be hardened with that portion. So this is all setup which comes under in the battery molds. So now the demolding phase, so they have given the number for the different molds there. So that is again dependent upon the different size as well as the dimensions of those molds. So as per that required dimensions, they have given those numbers to the different molds. So in the demolding process, they are going to loosen up those all elements, and they have given certain portions for to provide the hooks. So now the lifting part will come, right? So they have provided the hooks, and now they are going to attach that one to the erecting equipment, right, such as cranes and all. So easily it is going to be lift up those structural elements. So even you can separate out those all molds, I mean the battery molds, from the hardened part of the concrete. So this is how exactly it looks like after the manufacturing process by using these battery molds. So now the erection process of those vertical elements. Now the shifting finished panels to the storing yard, there how exactly it is going to be. So we'll watch one more video about this battery molds. See, so here also the procedure remains same, just the process, so it which belongs to the higher productivity, so that it can save the space and even the faster construction process. So in the meantime we can prepare the lot of quantity of the materials, I mean the structural elements we can manufacture by using this. And which is having certain capacity, and this is the concrete pouring machine. So within that particular holes, which is purely made with the molds, they have stored the concrete, and then so this is with the integrated heating system. So within this battery mold itself, that curing process have been completed. So now the demolding process, what you can see, so you can see even the bars what they have used in those structural elements, right? So now you can see the smooth finish on both the panel sides, right? So that is purely dependent upon which type of formwork you have used in those molds. Now the transportation, I mean the shifting of those elements from one place to the another place. So these video clips, how exactly it have been shown about the battery molds of the manufacturing methods. And moving to the next part of the manufacturing process, that is tilting table. So these tilting tables, which are purely designed for the horizontal manufacturing of the solid walls and the large area reinforced precast elements of different dimensions. So this battery mode specially they have used for the manufacturing of the vertical elements, and these tilting tables especially they have used in the manufacturing of the horizontal elements as per the design concepts given by the top management. And here we'll watch a small video clip that how exactly this tilting table have been manufactured. So here you can see the brief explanation about this, that these are the horizontal elements of the prefabrication system, especially with respect to walls and all. So release agent is nothing but the oil, so that easily it can be given the smooth surfaces at the time of demolding. And now they are preparing with the molds, right? You can see there. So they are the mold components what they are going to install, and even you can see the reinforcement what they have placed at the required location. So even you can see the openings whatever which they have provided for the windows here, right? And they are going to measure the total dimensions, and depends upon that by considering the total dimension of those elements, because if less or more it is going to be affect at the time of erection as well as the installing process. So that dimensions has to be as per the given drawings as well as the designs. And afterwards they are placing the reinforcements here again by using the gantry crane there, right? Right, they are going to place the reinforcements there, and now the concrete pouring process has to be done. And again after the reinforcements, even for the reinforcements they are going to measure the dimensions, that where exactly that reinforcements has to be fixed in this tilting frame. Now the whatever the openings we have been provided for the construction of windows and all, so for that we need to leave certain space, and then we should pour the concrete. So now the pouring of concrete process has been started. So this is as per the design concept, which grade of concrete we have to be used and how much thickness we need to maintain. So each and everything has been planned already, and now the leveling process by using this level pads, and then even that thickness of the members and all, which is dependent upon the design concepts. And again they are going to measure the dimensions, as well as even they are going to provide the hooks required for the erection process. And now they are going to cover those particular concrete parts so that no moisture content has to be drained off. So now this isolation process has to be done, because it has to be cure with steam curing and all, so that time that moisture content whatever they have designed, it has to be maintained until the completion of that curing process. And after the curing phase, with a certain time they are going to remove it off that isolation cover, and then they are going to demold those process. You can see the clean surfaces there. So they are going to demold those, they are going to separate those molds from the constructed element. So now after that, the erection of those mold systems from the tilting frame. So everything which is controlled by the automated systems, so that it can be done smoothly just by with a friendly movement of those by using the digitalization process. Now this, whatever the table which is there, that is about to tilting process. Now you can see there. So now the table is tilted. So this is also a type of the manufacturing methods specially used in the manufacturing of the horizontal members, right? So this is about the tilting table. Now these panels are removed from the table, and then we can store that one at the required locations. You can see this is how the exact process of the erection process, I mean from that mold system to the required storing yard. So this is the storing of those horizontal elements at the storing yard. So again, the table whatever we have used for the manufacturing process of this horizontal element, again it has to be cleaned for the further manufacturing process, and then we need to place certain oil on that. So regularly we need to clean those particular concrete part, and it will be much useful. So afterwards, this is how exactly they can store that one at the required location. So those walls only they have been placed here, and even you can see here in this clip also, right? So these all are the construction elements which are manufactured by using this tilting table, right? You can see the different elements here. So these all elements have been prepared by using this tilting table only. Right, so even it can be painted well before installing that one at the required location too. So this is all about the tilting table. So in these tilting tables, as we have discussed, they are designed for the horizontal manufacture of the solid walls and large area reinforced precast elements of different dimensions. And then moving to the next part, that is 3D molds. So here in this 3D molds, as you can see, we can construct a whole room in this particular modes. For example, all four different sides of the walls, and then wherever we require the openings, so each and every part we can construct in a one single mold. So this 3D molds, so these are designed to manufacture 3D concrete elements such as bathrooms, garages, and even lift shafts or water tanks, right? So as you can see in the diagram, it can consider all the different sides of the walls, and then whether it is required any openings, and then where exactly we require doors and windows as well as the ventilators location, everything we can be given the openings, and then we can construct these types of the structural elements by using these 3D molds. Okay, so in this video we can see the 3D mold which is used for the prefabricated pre-finished bathrooms and this video is belongs to the Moltech construction company, right? So that is there in the Singapore. So here you can see how exactly they have prepared the molds, I mean the structural elements, by using these 3D molds. So entire room only we can construct by using these 3D molds, right? So this is how that 3D mold have been placed. So everything which is works under with the hydraulic pressure pumps. So this is the inner part of that 3D mold, and now closing those particular elements as per the required locations with respect to a proper dimensions. Now the pouring the concrete within those particular gaps wherever it is required, and then leveling those concrete part over there. So this all concrete which is self compacting concrete, so that it can be easily placed at the different parts of the reinforcements without any external part of the compaction. So now the leveling of this concrete part to that 3D mold, you can see there. Now after certain curing part, they are going to demold that one. So they are loosening those connections of one mold to the other mold, and then those molds are separating out from the 3D concrete structure.